Hey everybody, this is Ryan with After the Demo, where we take a look at PC game demos to try to give you an idea if they're worth your time. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Today we are looking at Dawn of Defense, put out by Six Side Studios. This is kind of a mix of a tower defense with real-time strategy. It has some roguelike elements to it, but really it's going to remind you a lot, if you played this, of the Warcraft 3 custom games, the tower defense games from there. It carries that feeling, the aesthetic a little bit, the way you're building the towers, the upgrades, you'll see as we dive in. If you look at the top, you can kind of see the development path that they're working on. Looks like we're on step 2, but eventually they're going to be adding more stuff. There's also this runestone section, which is their like tech tree. You can't do anything here yet, but again, that'll be nice to have when they do offer it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click play, which brings us right into the game. I believe the maps are all procedurally generated, so it's kind of nice to be playing on something different every time. The idea, though, for this first level is always the same. You're always kind of tucked in this corner, has this kind of look to it, and basically we're going to have these enemies running down all of these, any of these paths, really. You don't know which one they're going to come down. And as they do, you're building your towers, trying to protect your main tower here, your spiridun. And then you're going to get gold for kills, you're going to do some upgrades, and you're going to try to expand across these islands. The more you do that, the more you uncover this like perks and gold, and you get access to new buildings. It's really cool. So we have a hero here. He's going to run around. Right now, he's just going to chill on this island because we need to build bridges and stuff to get across, and that takes resources, and we're kind of limited right now. If you look at the top, you have a timer for how long you've been playing. Some other stuff with resources and stuff that we don't have yet. It's not in the game yet. You have gold, and that's really how all the towers are being built. You have this button, which is wave information, and we can launch the next wave. Your tower health, your spiridun health. Looks like we're at 40 out of 40. Hero respawn if they die. I'm not sure if this actually works yet. The wave count, I don't know what that is. And you can change the game speed, and we're actually going to increase it 3 times. At the bottom, you have your towers, and we start with this bolt scott, little crossbow thing. You have settlement, which is just bridges for now. That will change as we get some upgrades. And your war band, which is a barracks where you train warriors. Those warriors and your hero are going to make their little Here, sorry, I forget to click this button sometimes. I feel like it should be bigger and maybe like radiate, just to draw more attention to it. So your hero and your soldiers are going to make their way across these islands. As far as I can tell, they cannot attack the monsters running in the trenches. Would be kind of cool if your hero had a little crossbow or something too, but he can only attack enemies on the islands. You can see our crossbows took care of them. Let's build another one. Oh, we gotta select a perk. Awakened Spirits. So your main tower, your spiridun, gets 15 tower health. Guild Run, you just get 250 gold. Or a mead hall, which is a tavern that gives you an increasing amount of gold every round. So I'm going to select that because I feel like it's good to get that earlier on. So we're going to go to settlement. And now, like I said before, it was just the bridge. We can build this mead hall. Let's throw that down. All right. And yeah. You can hit this to start the wave early. They take a little bit to run to you, so it's not a bad idea to do. I do forget to do it. Again, I feel like it should be bigger and radiate a little bit. Just to be like, oh yeah, that's right. That's there. All right, here they come. All right, should be pretty quick. We need to get some more towers down here. You don't know which way they're going to travel, right? And for that reason, I found that, especially earlier on, please don't hurt. We lost the health. Especially earlier on, it seems better to build next to your tower. All right, we have more upgrades. Isle tax, 10 gold per isle. Silky string, bolt scots have faster attack speed, or hammer arm, your hero has more attack damage. We're going to go with this one. Towers seem much more important earlier on, and I want to focus on that. We'll put one down there. We need 150 for the next one. Can't do that yet. I did remember to start the wave early, though. Alright, here they come. You can look around. You can change the view a little bit. Zoom in, zoom out. Everything you'd need. They just high-fived each other as they cross paths there. Alright, so you can pause the game with spacebar. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. It takes away... It's a hard game, but it does take away a little bit of the franticness. And I've noticed that when you build a tower, it seems to have like a 2-second build time, like that, and then it attacks. If you pause the game to do it, you don't have to worry about it building while enemies are running down. I'm not mad about it, I'm just pointing it out. Here they come. We do have it on the fastest speed. When you do have a unit selected, you see some information about it in the bottom right. I didn't point that out. Guild run, 250 gold. Tower health, 10 gold per aisle after every wave. I'm going to go with the guild run right now. I want some more towers. I want a barracks. So yeah, it looks like that there's going to be some buffs you can get for your hero. The towers have something similar. They have a little upgrade path. 100% attack damage, 3 shards instead of 1, but they do 35% damage each. Okay, here they come. Let's build one more tower for safe measure. I don't like that it can't attack those over there, but I want to save these inside spots for catapults that we'll eventually get. Let's see, can we build a barracks yet? No. Stuff does seem kind of expensive. I mean, it makes the game harder, right? On what do you focus on? Do you get more towers, or do you focus on your, ground units here? The ground units, I don't know if maybe in the future some of them can help, but right now you only have axemen, and then I got spearmen eventually in another run. Let's see. Oh, we want the skull breaker. That's the catapult. And we do have enough to build one, so I'm going to throw one down right there. All right. You can set rally points, which is nice. Let's build an axeman. There he goes. But now we need to build a bridge, and that also takes resources. I feel like the bridges, maybe they should be either cheaper or just be free. That would be kind of nice. Alternatively, you can wait for the enemies to build a bridge for you, which is also nice. So if we go over here, you're going to see this little rally timer where we can take this over, kind of like capture the flag. And as we do that, they have certain like relics. I don't know what they call them. That's an altar, but here, we took this over. Spearmen, unlock spearmen. Spearmen are pretty powerful. I might just go with that one. It's almost like game-changing powerful. And there's a lot of trees here. Same thing happened. I can't tell if we get a perk when we take the island over, or if it's when we like go next to one of these relics. Oh, we're gonna get him? Alright, cool. That guy was a little bit bigger. Alright, new perk, war paint, axeman, no, isle tax. Looks like we could have also re-rolled at the bottom there. You have more guys coming. You can clear trees, right? Some of these trees are in inconvenient places. You can clear them, but it does cost money. This one says you can't right there, but this one you can. Remove 150. This one says maybe in an update. I don't know. Alright, here they come. The hero is kind of weak. You do have to watch him. It seems like he can be killed pretty easily. Let's get these spearmen out. They're just so much stronger. Do we have upgrades yet? No, but we are going to build another tower, maybe. There we go. Nice. Do we get enough? I want to build one more. They start... I think the more you build, the more expensive they get. Oh! They did the damage. Means we need one more. Probably focusing on my ground units a little too much, maybe. All right, upgrade, Skullbreaker, new upgrade, Silky String, Bolt Shots, get attack speed, Axemen. I don't really care about the Axemen anymore. We'll do the Skullbreaker one, and then we can buy it right now too. Attack speed or area size. I'm gonna go with attack speed, right? It'll be kind of like we have two of them there. We have 23 gold left over, not enough to really do anything, but we could go and try to take over an island or two. Like these guys. Spearmen are just way stronger than the Axemen. I don't know what these guys were running off to. Maybe they couldn't get through. Okay, looks like we're taking this over. Okay, I do forget that you can set groups for your units. Skullbreaker, increase size, tower health, spearman damage. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. I'm going to pause the game with space. Where are my units? They're right here. Control 1, just like any other good RTS. I do wish that when you double tap the 1, it would bring me to the units, but it does not do that. I feel like they definitely need to add that. I'm going to build me another spearman. The guys are hanging out here. Alright. I always like to check the relics. Like I said, I'm still not sure if it does anything if I... Alright, perks. Spearman, more damage. Isle tax. We're getting quite a few islands. I'm going to go with Spearman one more time, but next time that Isle tax comes up, I'm probably going to go for it. Can we withstand those? Can we do it? We got one guy over there. He's going to die. I'm going to pause. Space. Oh, we need to get some upgrades. We really need to upgrade them more. We have 837, 2 spearmen. We're going to put another catapult in. The catapult can have area size for this one. We use all our gold. Game resumes. I can start the next wave. We have 2 units here. Let's combine them. Now we have 4. See, our hero died. He came back, but I never noticed the timer come up here, so I think they're still working on that. All right, we have a decent size of units right now. We take this over. Oh, they took that back. All right, 1. We have enough to do this. Looks like we'll be okay. Yeah, especially because you need to balance between these. One, well, it's nice you can set a group on your tower, right? But it definitely should be able to double tap 1 to bring me to my units and 2 to bring me to there. Right. Cool. Hone Spear. Tarbor. We're going to go with this. The Spearman damage. We like that damage. Warband Settlement. We're going to build a bridge. I don't like having to pay for this. But I want to get over there. We should like absolutely rock them now. Oh, we got a big guy coming this way. Oh, that bridge is gone. Do we need to build another bridge over there? We need the tower upgrades for... Oh, that's not even going to work, is it? We need the tower upgrades for the bolts, the crossbow things. I know they have a name. I always forget it. Well, that's Skullbreaker. The Bolt Scots, of course. Of course, the Bolt Scots. Throw some spearmen on there. We probably should build some more towers. Maybe some more Skullbreakers. That's an easy name to remember. Where are our dudes? They're right here. We took that island back. Guess I gotta wait until they attack. I don't want to keep spending all of this money. We'll probably do tower health next time something comes through. Awaken. Yep, there we go, right there. Yeah, that looks good. So this is wave 13. This is the wave where they're like, yeah, we're dead. I think it's one hit and he just kills us. Yeah, okay. I've gotten here before, and that's where I died. So that dude is tough. So that is Dawn of Defense. I think they do a lot of things right. You should definitely try it and see if you can get past wave 13. That seems to be my stuck point. Just kind of running through everything, I feel like the demo is a good length. It gives you a good feel for what to expect from the game. They really do a good job at emphasizing that there's going to be more, right? Like they lay out the roadmap and give you hints about what's to come. They have this runestone section with the tech tree. You can't use it yet, but it's good to know that that's going to be there. They do a really good job of letting you know this is not the final version. The ground units, they work good. Hero's a little bit weak, but that's not a big deal. The crossbolt tower and the catapult, those are fine. I've got no issues with those. And that said, everything I say from this point going forward, they could add, okay? But these are kind of like my wish list. I'm curious to see what they offer for the heroes, because it just would be cool to have like an archer hero that can shoot into the pit too. Variations on towers, maybe I always say this, but status effects, you know, fire, ice, poison. They probably have this on their list, but they do need to make it so when you set those groups, that when you double tap the number for that group, that it brings you to that group. The bridges are kind of annoying because it really hinders that like desire to explore, because you want to save your resources for the towers and stuff. And maybe it's intentional to make that choice, but I feel like more exploration would happen if the bridges were cheaper. Honestly, that's kind of it. You know, I know it seems like they have a lot planned, and there's probably other things I could talk about, but I wouldn't be surprised if those are included down the road. So if you liked any of this even a little bit, you should definitely go grab the demo for it. This is one that I would put on my watch list. This has been After the Demo. I'm Ryan. Make sure to subscribe and have yourself a great rest of the day. Bye.